Hello and welcome to something that is really sort of special because it's a Pixelmon video, and I haven't played Pixelmon in, God, it must be a year and a half, and mainly because I was gone for so long, and when I come back it was sort of lower down on the scale of what people wanted, and then I was looking at Pokeballers, the old server that I used to play on, and seeing that they were reopening Region 1, which was where I really started off, where most of my views have come from. So I decided that I'm gonna jump onto it and play a couple of episodes, see how it goes, see if I can bust open a couple of gyms and get through it that way. So whenever I left, all these sort of the Piplups, the Turtwig, Chimchar sort of era of Pokemon were coming in, and I knew absolutely none of them. So I've decided that these three, who I know nothing about apart from what I've seen on Wiki, are going to be what I'm going to be choosing from. I'm sort of torn between T-Pig because Emboar looks absolutely sick. Snivy I've sort of gone away from, and Oshawott then, but I think I'm going to go for T-Pig purely because he looks like a bit of a boss whenever he's all grown up. So I'm wondering why I spawned in the water. Now that's a bit odd. Maybe it's something to do with, I really don't know what it's to do with. It could be to do with where I was whenever I last played on the server. I honestly don't know where I would have been. So this is a bit awkward, but yeah. I'm gonna actually just really quick fire down my, where are the, it's in here, chat shown, opacity down, scale down. And at the risk of losing you for a couple of seconds, I'm gonna make my screen bigger because it's currently small. There we go, and we're ready to go. So hopefully we keep decent frames. I'm playing with the shader on just because I barely ever use it, and I think it looks pretty beast. So I'm gonna keep it on for a while, see how it goes, and yeah, I'm gonna try and find the spawn. Okay, so after a bit of tinkering around, I have still got no clue why we were away out in the middle of nowhere. So we could just go straight to Granite Town, which was the original starting point that I started with. I don't think Oak's lab was around whenever I started off. I think it was just straight into Granite, but we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way and go straight to Oak. Hopefully we'll be able to like get some items or something. Grab your starter kit. Here we go. Alright, so we got our starter kit. We got some Pokeballs and our running shoes that will help us defy gravity. And plus 50%. Doesn't really feel that way. Not even remotely. So we've got our healers. I wonder if the healer glitch still works. I'm hoping so, because that saved a lot of time. We could be running about on our Pokemon healing all at the same time, but not sure if it still works. Hopefully it does. To Granite. So we're gonna head down this way. Hopefully, I was watching some videos when they were on the beta, and there was a couple of bugs and stuff, so hopefully there's none of that going on. I haven't actually seen, oh, well, I was about to say I hadn't actually seen any Pokemon, but they've started to spawn now. Apparently they spawn on like the edge of chunks, so that's why you never really see too many at the start. I was seeing a little bit of like lag and stuff, but hopefully that'll all sort itself out after a little bit. So if we have a look in here, we've got the normal. I think we've actually, yeah, I think we might actually, I might actually have still all of the people in the Pokedex, or the Pokemon in the Pokedex that I had originally. There was talk that accounts would move across well and your Pokemon would stay, but the Pokemon obviously haven't stayed. Yeah, haven't stayed. I don't know, they're not there anymore, mainly. So the only thing I can think of is that it's only your actual stats, like your Pokédex and stuff that keep. But yeah, so it means we can go and make a completely new team, attack all the gyms again, and I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure my thing won't be. I'm gonna turn down that music because it's hella loud right now, and I can't think. Oh, what the? Oh, it's nighttime. I was like, did I just turn my music down and it affected the way the town looks? And I'm like, oh, that's a bit weird. So there's Geodude Mountain, which wasn't actually there at the start. It was a feature that came later on. It was in a different place. I think it was over that way a little bit. Onyx was always there. I remember Onyx being there, and yeah. So what I'm gonna do is apparently I've never been on live television before, but apparently, yeah. So apparently we can get increased spawns of Geodudes around here. I'm gonna make sure my brightness is turned up. It's up full blast, so hopefully you'll be able to see still. There's a. Oh, I was like, is that a Squirtle? No, of course not. So T-Pig, let's find out a little bit about him for a start. Stats. Okay, so he's a fire type. So the Geodude. I was literally coming over here to fight Geodudes because I thought I had water Pokemon for some reason, but no, I've just got tackles. So I'm gonna have to find me some real low level Pokemon. I'm pretty sure the Geodudes will be too high, so I'm gonna head. Which direction was it? There was definitely some forest around here somewhere, and I'll be able to locate some classic starter Pokemon that you'd be hitting up in the early stages. That being mainly your Caterpies, your Weedles, your I'm trying to even remember. Wow, it's been so long. I'm literally starting to forget basic Pokemon names. But yeah, it'll all come back to me. We've nothing to worry about in that vein of things. But I don't like this is pretty strange in here. I can't remember this being here. I don't know what's going on down here. This is like an underground town village thing. Let's see what it says down here. So 360 challenge, world record 12 360s. Oh, okay, so see how many 360s you can do while turning around. Wow, well that'll be. I'm not going to try that. I'm going back up here. Hopefully we'll be able to find some really low level Pokemon and hit them up with some spanking tackles and be able to get back to it. So it'd be really weird and awesome if my house was here. I'd probably not even have permissions for it, but if it was still there, it'd be pretty weird. I'm pretty sure it's all been like remodeled, and even chunks are being pretty slow to load in at the minute. So that's never a good sign. Possibly to do with the shader. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see what way it works out with the shader. It'll probably end up taking it off. I actually might take it off right now, just to see what way it works. Okay, let's go. Let's see if the chunk loading problem persists. It could be also my connection. That would definitely be something that it could be. But I'm gonna have a look. See can I recognize any names? There's loads of people. I can remember loads of names of people. I can't actually remember them to just rhyme off, but like there was a crazy something guy. As soon as I see them, I'll be able to like recognize them. But at the minute, I can't see any. I haven't seen anybody or any names in the chat. I'm keeping an eye on the chat as well. That's down to the gym. I might actually. No, I'm not gonna go and check the gym right now. But I will need to check out the gym to see. This in here was where we originally started off, I'm pretty sure. So Donator Island and stuff like that. That was all later. Oh, wished. What's this? Quest 4 completed. And by the TheKustomL. Not a fucking chance. Simply Harsh. Wow. Well, that's a throwback and a half. Oh my god, I can't even remember when that was. God, that was a long time ago. Buy the custom. Now that's brilliant. I'm gonna keep that with me. That's pretty cool. What's this? Oh, this is the natures and stuff. They're all things in Pokemon I'm gonna have to really look into because I've completely forgotten about the half of them. Head builders. I remember Blade Hell and Skywalker. Don't remember Kid the Cat or Weasel. What's this? These are the moderators. Don't remember any of them. I don't think. Who's in here? Jahi. I remember Jahi. Who else is there? Don't know any of them. Names over here. Helpers. I don't remember. It's me, Jordan. I think I might remember that name. Anyway, probably even see some gym leaders and stuff that I can remember. My head is a jungle right now. I'm struggling to think about anything. Everything's running through my head. I'm absolutely amazed that that's still there. That little book. I remember the day that I got that. I'm pretty sure it was during one of Lachlan's streams or something. He wrote that out and sent it over to me. I can't remember what I was telling him he should give me a prize or something like that. That's pretty. That brings a tear to my eye. Nice wee bit of nostalgia there. And I knew I was gonna get nostalgia. It's not like I'm gonna tear up or anything, but it's pretty cool to be back, seeing all the like these are all man-made trees and stuff. But this is where I'm pretty sure this is where the forest was in the original. So I'm really struggling to find Pokemon. That's it. That's the one thing. Like I remember in the original, when Region 1, whenever I came on for the very first time, it was you were tripping over Pokemon, but it was impossible to battle them because of all the problems with basically just throwing out your Pokemon. I don't even know what the key is bound to. I'm gonna have to check that. Controls, right? Where have we got? We've got hotbar and stuff like that. We should have down the bottom. We should have send out Pokemon is on R. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure. No, there you go. We send him out, and we're sending him out, but he's not coming out of his thing. That's a bit weird. Send him out, retrieve him. No sign of him. So I'm pretty sure that could be a problem. I'm gonna relog and see if the problem persists. Okay, so it seems to have fixed itself by just a quick relog and then just waiting for a couple of seconds. It seems to have decided that it's gonna work now. But still trying to find that one swine up. And I think one of the problems is going to be is because we are currently in what chunk? We're in Extreme Hills. So in Extreme Hills you're going to find like your swine ups, but they've remade it to be a forest, and I'm pretty sure they haven't changed the biome. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's still Extreme Hills, and they've even placed like an Eevee spawning thing. But they haven't actually changed what the biome is, which is a problem for me because I'm gonna have to try and find somewhere that does like Caterpies and stuff. So until I find them, I'm gonna be pretty screwed. But yeah, T-Pig is definitely coming in and out of his Pokeball up there now. So we're gonna have a quick run around. This was the great thing with donator. Not the donator. Well, yeah, the donator ranks and the donator warps. You could just warp between towns, and you eventually grew to know what each warp would bring you to, or what each warp would sort of bring you to. Body Sharps, they're pretty badass. Level 56. The amount of time it would take me to get to level 56 right now. That was the one thing with Pixelmon. Like, I can't remember how many episodes. So it was like 40, 50 episodes on Region 1, and then I did some on Survival. I did some on Little Lizards server as well, and it literally, whatever you saw in a video, there was 5 times that in effort put into just like in between videos, leveling up Pokemon and stuff like that. It was absolutely crazy, the amount of work that went into it, but it was well worth it in the end. But it's just painstaking to try and level up your Pokemon, especially in the later stages of the game. But when you getting results, it's a little lucky. It really doesn't matter, because uploading a video and seeing whatever 200-300 views on it, whenever your normal views are much lower, it all makes it worthwhile. So as long as this series gets a good response, I'll continue to do it, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. There's a Magikarp. Hopefully he's not too high level. He's level 11, but like, he's a Magikarp, so if we do end up, as long as he doesn't like outsplash us, we'll get lots of levels, and hopefully learn a decent move or 2. Right, so this is the one thing about battling. It usually takes so long, especially on a server. It's not so bad. It's not so bad whenever you're that did nothing, but yeah, we'll keep working on them. Especially on a server, it always seemed to be that little bit harder. But if you're playing on your own local connection, or even on just a server of your own where there's less people on it, it always seemed to be a lot better. But that's another thing. The parkour, you get prizes from the parkour and that. So I'll probably definitely do the parkour especially on Gyarados, because I loved Gyarados parkour. It was pretty cool, and I'd really like to be able to do it quickly more than anything. Anybody who's watched my videos before, watched even my last series on the adventure map, Manitou's Quest, I tried like one parkour in it, and it was just a total and utter fail. And yeah, so being able to do the Gyarados parkour was a big thing for me at the start. But then eventually I got to the stage where it was reset every week, the prizes, and I was every Monday or every Tuesday, I can't remember when the reset was, but I was just straight into it and hitting up Gyarados, hitting up Rayquaza. Rayquaza was a lot harder because you got to the end of Rayquaza and oh, there we go, TP learned Ember. Well, that's good, because that's gonna help me with like Pidgeys and the likes. I got 3 fish as well, so I can go and sell them. Let's see, can we find any more Magikarp? There's lots of people around here. They've all got the same sort of idea. But yeah, so once you got to the top of Rayquaza, you had that ridiculous jump down into the single hole, all in I think it was bricks. And if you didn't make it, then I was just too bad. Oh, trainer level 35. Nope. Level 5 trainer, yeah, no problem, I'd take you on, but no. A level 7 Shuckle, this could be difficult, but I can't actually remember what Shuckle was. I think Shuckle was like a bug rock, or something like that. Not a punk rock, but like a bug rock. Oh, that was a super effective something. I'm pretty sure it was super effective on Shuckle's part. TB used Ember, Constrict. That didn't. As long as he keeps using Constrict, I'll try a tackle. Maybe Ember's not so good, but no. Yeah, so we're gonna stick with Ember. Oh, he's biding his time. That's always dangerous. You never would like to see that happening. So I'm basically waiting for a crit here, but we should be all right. The fact that we took on oh well, this is gonna be very tight. Bide was very strong. There we go, we got him anyway. Learned Odor Sleuth. I'm pretty sure Odor Sleuth is yeah, it's enables ghost type target to be hit with normal. That's literally no good to me. Lowers the target's defense. So Tail Whip would be a good one if we were taking on more Magikarps. What is that? Oh, it's a Pawniard. So that's Bite. I'm pretty sure that's Bisharp's. Bisharp's like first evolution. So right. I'm pretty sure you don't. Well, I thought you got a prize for everyone who don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the guy that just popped up in chat asking if you had to do both parkour, the Gyarados and Rayquazas to get a prize. Now here, like, oh, I'm gonna stay away from him because he's pretty powerful. But there's a Pokemon that I know absolutely nothing about, Clang. He's obviously a later gen Pokemon, and that's one that I'm gonna have to have a look at. These are like Starlies. Yeah, these are more my type of Pokemon. I'm pretty sure there's a new form of attacking. I think it's like if you like press one of the keys, you get it, he'll search himself for a battle close to him. Hopefully that gets the right one. Yeah, right. Should be able to take him out in like 1 or 2 hits. Hopefully he'll not do any. Oh no, he hit me. Wow, that was a rapid agility. I didn't think this was right. This was glass. Oh, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. Did I just get caught in? It did. Wow. That was not a smart move. So I got caught in the middle of a wall. So I'm gonna just really quickly slash spawn and run straight to Granite. And I'm gonna go to the shop and knock these few fish in, see what money I get. Just check to see do I have anything in the bank. I've got nothing in the bank, so money obviously didn't carry across whenever my little bit of a nostalgic note did. Now what's that? That's Rhyperior. He's already got a level 100 Pokemon. That's a bit mental. He can't walk across the battle. Can't walk across the battlefield, right? Really quickly. Let's see if this works. Can you hit that? No, it didn't work. So I'm not even certain because I kind of messed that up. But it might still be possible to do it. But they're actually really quick now, so that's not too bad. Granite Pokemon. In we go. And there's traders, but I think there's other ways. Some might have shops on the wall. Most of these would be right. So what did I get from that? Did I get any money? 15. So I got 5 from each. So I'll not be able to buy too much yet. But yeah. So if you enjoyed the video, a little bit of a nostalgic video, or if you're new to the channel, a completely new video. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you check out my old series of Pixelmon where I was on region 1 the first time around. I didn't even get as far as the Elite 4 by the time I had to leave. But yeah, so we'll make sure we'll make it to the Elite 4 if this series takes off. Make sure that you do drop a like rating on it if you enjoyed the video, because it will give me all the more incentive to keep going with it. And until next time, I'll see you and enjoy your day.